Dear viewers, time and again I try to give you information that is so important, especially for travelers, especially for the young and dynamic travelers. I may have traveled most of the world, but sometimes it is difficult to document what you travel or where you travel. I've been going around Southeast Asia, and most of us have done that, and this is an important video because I am going to tell you something about the South China Sea. We've been traveling to countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, Philippines, Taiwan, Vietnam, Brunei, and of course China. But do we ever know, or have we ever explored the extent of the South China Sea? What is it? Where does it extend to? What country does it connect to? So today we'll be talking about the South China Sea. And South China Sea encompasses a portion of the Pacific Ocean. It stretches roughly from Singapore and the Strait of Malacca in the southwest to the Strait of Taiwan in the northeast. It is situated just south of the Chinese mainland and is bordered by countries like Brunei, China, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, Taiwan, and Vietnam. The question is, where does the sea connect to the Pacific Ocean? It's very important. The Luzon Strait, the main deep channel connecting the South China Sea with the Pacific Ocean, is very important. It lies where? Between Taiwan and the Philippines, and has a depth of 8,500 feet. So, what else? It is also an arm of the Western Pacific Ocean that borders the Southeast Asian mainland. On the northeast, it is surrounded by the Taiwan Strait connecting it to the East China Sea, and on the east by Taiwan and the Philippines. Everything is, I'm trying to show them to you on the map so that you remember it. We're trying to simplify our geographical location and details of the South China Sea. On the southeast and south by Borneo, and of course the southern limit of the Gulf of Thailand and the east coast of Malay. Then we go on to the peninsula to the west and north by Asian mainland. The South China Sea and the East China Sea together form the China Sea. So when we come to the northern boundary, it stretches from the northernmost point of Taiwan to the coast of Fujian province in China in the Taiwan Strait. So the South China Sea and the East China Sea together form, like I've told you, the China Sea. It is bounded in the north by South China, in the west by Indo-Chinese Peninsula, and in the east by countries like Taiwan and northwestern Philippines. It communicates with the East China Sea via Taiwan Strait, the Philippine Sea via the Luzon Strait, and Sulu Sea via the straits around Palawan, and the Java Sea via the Karimata and Bangka Straits. Then we come, of course, to the Gulf of Thailand and the Gulf of Tonkin. They are part of the South China Sea. How important it is? It is a disputed area where you can see the Chinese have a hold. And if you go into the dispute over the South China Sea, it's going to take long. That will come in the next session. But I must tell you, the importance of South China Sea, the economic importance, is that 3.4 trillion of the world's $16 trillion maritime shipping passes through South China Sea. Imagine how important it is. And this is a 2016 report. It must be much more now. Oil and natural gas reserves have been found in the area, to add to everything else. And the West and Central Pacific accounts for 14% of the world's commercial fishing in 2010. Hope you've understood and enjoyed the information I have supplied, passed on to you on the South China Sea. Do subscribe to our channel, leave a little note, and strike the like icon. Thank you.